Hi and welcome to my channel. So this is my first video. I will be teaching reading skills for Form 3 in the Unit 12, My Body Beautiful. So in this lesson, I'll be focusing on the reading skills and also the complementary skills would be speaking. So shall we start? Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to my first video. So for today's lesson, we are focusing on Unit 12, My Body Beautiful. So we are going to focus on the reading skills. Before I start, I would like to hear some of your opinions on the phrase itself, My Body Beautiful. What do you think about this phrase? I believe every one of you have your different and wild opinions. So in my opinion, my body beautiful refers to different ways of people look into the word beautiful because it is very subjective. So let's moving on. Before we start, I would like to actually play a game with all of you. So I'll be explaining on how we are going to play the game in the next video. This game will be played using the word wall. I will provide the link to all of you. So you just enter the link and you will play the word wall using the demonstration that I will provide with you in the next video. Okay everyone, this is how you are going to play the game. You just need to guess the word by you drag the letters into the correct position to unscramble the word or phrase. So the words that I have provided here are all based on the topic, which is Unit 12, the body beautiful. So basically it is just the part of our body. So let's start with the first question. So you have 3 minutes to actually complete all 5 words. So for the first one, I'll just show you how you are going to complete this game. So you are going to guess what is this word. So you're going to spell H. Okay, you just drag the alphabet to the position that you want, A and D. So that's how we play the game. Then we move on to the next word and you rearrange it to form the correct answer. Here are the words that you can actually find when you have finished completing the words in the word wall. So here we have skeleton, we have thumb, we have heart, we have hands, and we have shoulder. So let's proceed, my dear students. So what are we going to learn today? So our goal for today are, I would like you to rearrange the letters of the form of words into sentences. And then once you have rearranged and completed the short text, you are going to read the short text, and lastly you will be able to find the answer and by stating the correct answer based on the article in page 148 and 149. Before that, I would love to show you a video. So let us watch the video before we proceed with our lesson. Okay, my dear students, what can you actually see in the video? So the video actually shares about a doctor. So when we have a doctor, we also have the patient. So the patient actually shares her X-ray screening picture with us. So there are some parts of the faces and bodies that we can see. So let us discuss on what we can see in the video. Here are the X-ray screening picture of the patient in the video that we just watched just now. So there are 3 main parts of the body that we can find in this X-ray screening picture. I will give you the hint of the name of the parts. So first we have, and then second, and the third one. So the first we have the brain, and next we have the skull, and lastly we have the spine. So I would love to share with you the functions of these part of bodies. So the first one we have brains. So brains actually functions or works as the controller of our body and our functions. Next, for the skull, due to its hard characteristics, so it functions as the protector of the brain. And lastly, we have the spine. Spine works as the controller of our body. So let's move on to the next section. Okay everyone, let's start our lesson with a pop quiz. Okay, in A, the questions are as the same as in your textbook on page 148. So the questions that I will be providing for all of you is about the body facts, human body facts. So there are going to be 4 questions, and we are going to do the pop quiz in Bluecurt. So next, I will actually demonstrate on how we are going to play the pop quiz in Bluecurt. Okay everyone, for Bluecurt, this is for the pop quiz in A. You are going to go to the link, and then you just enter the game ID. And you just write your name once you have entered your game ID. And you can choose your character and allow the host to actually start the game. So now we are going to discuss on the answer for the pop quiz just now. So we have the first question, which is the largest organ in the human body. So the keyword here is largest organ. So can you guess what is the answer? Okay, the answer would be the skin. The skin is the largest organ in the human body. So next, let's move on to the next question. How many bones are there in the adult human body? So the keyword here is bones in the adult human body. So when we are talking about adults, we are expecting the number should be large. So the answer will be A, 206. So the next question, what is the total length of all the blood vessels in a child's body? So the keyword is blood vessels in the child's body. So the blood vessels in the child's body is B, about 97,000 kilometer. So the last question, how much does the adult human brain weigh on average? The keyword are brain weight of adult human. So the answer is C, 1.3 kilogram. We have completed the activity in A. Now we move on to B. So we are going to do some activity in groups, where I would love my dear students to have a group which consists of 5 to 6 members. What you are going to do, you are going to rearrange the letters in B. If you see your textbook page 148, you can find that the letters are a bit jumbled and they are scrabbled. So your task is to rearrange the letters into their correct spellings and form it into a complete short text. Next, please do this work and discuss among your group members, and you can write your answer in the Jamboard. I will show you the example. So here we have your group name, and then we have the questions. So once you have completed discussing about the answer, you can just write your answer in this box that I have provided. So let us discuss on the text. So there are some similarities that you can find in this text. First, you can see there are some words that are already in the correct spelling, such as it, in, what, the, in, and also are. One more thing, the alphabet is already in the correct order for the first word and also the last word, such as it. It starts with I, so it is in the correct form, and also problems. It ends with S, and here it also ends with S. So I will give you 5 minutes for you to discuss with your group members, and you can actually show your answer by writing it down in the text box that I have provided. Now let us discuss on our activity B, which we need to rearrange the letters into the correct spelling and form a short text, and we are going to read the short text that we have completed. So the answer would be, it doesn't matter in what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and the last letter be in the right place. Okay, we just discussed about it just now. The rest can be a total mess and you can still read it without any problems. This is because the human brain does not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole. Amazing! So that is the answer for our activity B. Okay everyone, let us move on to the C. I would like to hear some of your opinions on this question. So before that, let us see the picture that I have here. You can also turn to page 148. You can see the article here titled Your Amazing Brain. So let us read the caption here. A room at the Virginia Science Museum in Richmond, USA is designed as an optical illusion, something that is not what it seems. Okay, so it is interesting. So we can see here, a boy is bigger than a man. So there must be something here, something interesting. So let's see, I have highlighted the word optical illusion. Do you know what is optical illusion? Okay, the optical illusion makes the eye and the brain see and register something in a way that makes it look different to what it really is. That means optical illusion actually tricks our brain to see things in different perspectives. So I provided another optical illusion pictures. You can see here, at first glance, we can see, oh, it's a man with a white hair, with a grey hair, and when we look into it one more time, we can see that there is a woman, there is a man, and also there is a dog. Okay, so the second picture also carries the same thing. You can see from the first glance, you can see, oh, it's actually a man, where this is the eye. However, when we look into it thoroughly, you can see there's a woman and also a man with a cape, an old man with a cape. So that is optical illusion, where it tricks our brain to see what other things in different perspective. So let us see the words of the day. As you skim the article, you can find the words in red bold. Okay, so we have universe, rational, neuron, and sensory. So universe means all the stars, planets, and galaxy. Rational, sensible, and practical. Neuron, a cell that sends and receives messages to and from the brain. And lastly, sensory, it is connected with the physical senses. So that is the words of the day. I hope that you can memorize, and we are going to recall it in our next lesson. Hi my dear students, so now let us move on to the opinions. I would love to hear your opinions on the question, which is, what advice is suggested for students who are unable to do their homework? So before we look for the answer in the article, I would like to ask you, what would you give and advice to the person if the students are unable to do their homework? Can you guess or can you suggest what is the advice? I believe you come with a good advices, such as you can create a study group together so that you can actually complete your homework. Okay, very good, my dear students. Now I would like all of you to skim and scan the text on where you can find the answer, what advice is suggested for students who are unable to do their homework. Let us discuss about the answer for C, which is the question, what advice is suggested for students who are unable to do their homework? We can actually find the answer here in the last paragraph, where it said, if you are stuck on a homework problem that is too difficult to solve, go out and play a game of football, then try the problem again. You just might discover that you are able to solve it. So the answer for the question in C is, you just go out and play a game of football and then try the problem again. So you might be able to solve it. So that will be the answer for C. My dear students, I hope you are still with me. So we are at the end of our lesson today. I would like to ask you, what have we learned for today? So from the beginning of the lesson, we have played games and we have some pop quiz, and we also have some activities that we have done in groups. So basically, what have we learned today? In addition, we also learn about some of the vocabularies that we can find in the article. Okay, so the vocabularies that we can find in the article are, we have universe, rational, neuron, and sensory. Okay, I believe this is the end of our lesson for today. Before we end, I would like to hear some of your thoughts about our lesson in the exit ticket. So I will be providing you the exit ticket in the description below so that you can share your opinions on my lesson and our lesson for today session. So thank you very much everyone. I hope to see you soon. Bye.